every time I recommend this series to you, I do it from the perspective of the way the writing in this anime is some of the best of all time. That it has the best dub in anime, that the way they jump from different timelines and the entire story gets tied together in such a nice bow is so brilliant, but none of that ever works because no one watches Bakuman, so I tried from a little different perspective. So Lad Russo is this dude in the mafia, and he's supposed to hijack a train called the Flying Pussyfoot. Yes, if the name Flying Pussyfoot is not enough of a flex for you. Anyway, Lad is on the train, messing shit up. What's even better than all of that is the fact that he and all of the guys mess up in completely white suits. In fact, Lad's white suit is the inspiration for Sea-Dog's white suit on his YouTube channel, which I think is extremely dope because
one's in the back of the truck.
Get it? Mad Lad. Okay, fine, I'll stop. In any case, Mad Lad over here gets on the train and starts messing up. He goes against guys with guns, bare fists, just because he goes. He likes explaining to them exactly what type of punches he's throwing, just so they can try to block it, but he's still gonna annihilate their face. When I say annihilate their face, I literally mean their face looks like a sack of
enemy running around me in a circle.
But now, this is exactly what I would consider a flex, per se. The flex is the fact that he gets everyone to wear a white suit. He does. Crap out of his opponent, and their blood is squirting all over him. Everyone else will be able to see all that blood perfectly. If he'd be wearing something dark, like black or whatever, well, you wouldn't be able to see the bloodstains all that well. But no, he's wearing a pristine white suit, so everyone can see exactly how he's clobbered on his way there. And I think that in itself is quite the absolute mad lad flex. There are some other pretty dope flexes in Bakuno, like Claire. You haven't noticed by now, he's a bit of a psychopath, not exactly the most mentally sound individual on the planet, and says to him, I'm not afraid you're gonna kill me. In fact, I imagine imagine a world where I will die. Pretty epic flexing right there, my boy. So fam, the takeaway message from all this is to please watch Bakuno. It's actually really great. Next flex, Kenpachi Zaraki. His entire presence as a flex has every scene in some way or another. Ichigo, he's excited to fight him because perhaps he's strong, and because of his spiritual pressure alone, Ichigo's sword strikes just glance off of his skin. He wants to make sure Ichigo knows exactly the difference between them and says, if you can't hone your spiritual pressure a hell of a lot more, you ain't gonna be able to do shit with me when I'm not even fighting back. Now, this is the kind of guy Kenpachi. He's so badass, his extreme spiritual pressure forced his sword into its Shikai form without even bonding with it. In Bleach, you have to make some sort of friendship thingo with your sword. Okay, bro, Kenpachi skips all of that. He's just too strong for the sword. And that, my boy, is while he's wearing his eye patch. So, Kenpachi, he has these New World issues. He's like, oh, I hate it when I'm so strong. I'm just like way awesomer than everyone around me. I wear this eye patch. So this eye patch thingo has some sort of device that we don't really explain how it works, but it absorbs my spiritual pressure. It does not let me output enough of it. So now that I'm severely handicapped due to this eye patch, when I fight my opponents, aside from the fact that I now don't have depth perception because I can only see from one eye and I have open side. Also, I don't have nearly enough spiritual pressure to fight back at full capacity. Now, I can actually have fun fighting these really powerful opponents at their level. It's not like he's training to make himself stronger. It is to make him a better fighter in the future. Kenpachi's like, nah, fam, I'm wearing this eye patch so I can actually have a fair fight against these really powerful opponents, as opposed to just completely overwhelming and annihilating them. Not to make him stronger, it's to give him more of a rush in the fight. But also, Kenpachi is not a dick about it. When someone's handicapped in a fight, they might letting you know just how handicapped they freaking are. It's like, imagine an alternate world where Kenpachi is playing these Battle Royale first-person shooter games. And the man, he's gonna win.
Yeah, now that's it.
He's gonna set himself parameters. He's not gonna heal. He's not gonna, I don't know, reload. He's not gonna get a scope or whatever. I don't care what the parameters are. Maybe the guy I'll only use pistols instead of automatic weapons. I don't know. Point is, he's not gonna go around telling me the motive.
I can't.